Hi! Welcome to our second week of our December series. Last week I talked about how the next few weeks we're going to be discussing the 4 most common UnMerry emotions that people experience during the holiday season. And my goal, my desire is to do my best to help you thrive. You guys know that's my tagline, is to help you thrive and not just get through the season. Okay? And we talked with stress last week. One of the biggest tools that I could give you with stress is not to allow that list of all the things that you need to do and all the presents to buy and all the treats to make be the thing that rules you and is the thing that is pushing your ship forward. I want you to focus on being with people, not all the things you want to do for people. Find a way to do the with and not so much of the for. That is the biggest thing I can give you as far as stress, and to really look at that and prioritize the to-do list, because there is a to-do list. We can't just, that's how we create the season. I just made a video on the 25 days of Christmas, which I know can seem like 2 opposing messages, but the whole point of the 25 days is to be intentional about being involved and engaged in the season. And that's really the whole point. Be engaged in the season without feeling so much of these negative emotions that can actually derail us and then pull us kind of out of the whole point of the season. And I really want you to be in the season and really help you work through the emotions that you have that maybe we don't want around because they're UnMerry. So today I want to talk a little bit about the second emotion, and that is the one of guilt. We're still at the top of the season, so we're looking at our list, we're looking at the presents we're supposed to buy or we think we're supposed to buy, the things that we feel obligated to do, either obligated because we have obligated ourselves, we feel obligation, we've placed that on ourselves, we've signed up, we've said yes way more than we should have, or guilt that we feel obligation from other people. Other people are telling us that we should. And I'm always a little cringy when I hear the word should, because I don't trust that word. And I really don't want you to trust that word, because that's a word to question. Should, because why? Where is it coming from? So if you're feeling any kind of should, I want you to question it. That's the first thing I want you to do, is question any time you hear yourself say, I should be doing, or I should do this, I should be. I want you to ask yourself, why? Why should I? Okay? That's the first thing. The second thing for feeling guilt because of obligation, wherever the origin of that obligation is coming from, I would like for you to not feel guilty. It's as simple as that. Releasing, I know that sounds so trite, but really it's just releasing it, releasing the guilt. Let yourself off the hook. Have grace for whatever you're feeling guilty over. If you didn't wrong someone, there's no reason for you to feel guilty. So give yourself some grace. Understand that not everything's going to be accomplished. You do not have the means to make everybody happy. That is also number 3, is I want you to realize, where is your obligation in making someone else happy? Is it on us as parents to make our kids happy at Christmas? I know that a lot of us feel that it is, but it's not. It's not our job to make them happy. There's a video a few months ago where we talked about whether it's our job to make our kids happy. Now, do you want to bring joy to your children at Christmas? Absolutely. Every loving parent wants to do that. And there are ways to do that without having to meet all the obligations and demands. So I want you to really question any sort of guilt that you have and find out, where is it coming from and does it have a right to be there? And I'm going to tell you, 98% of the time, it does not have a right to be there. So give yourself grace, please, because no one should feel guilty during the holiday season. Do your best. Give what you have and let that be enough. And if you're present with people and you are with people and you are giving of your time and who you are, I promise that's going to go a lot further than the things that we can buy with our money. I hope this has been helpful to you. Maybe if you know anybody who's struggling with this particular emotion, you can share this with them and maybe it'll be an encouragement to them. As always, I love to hear your feedback. You guys are really sweet to me, and your comments and the things that you reach out with, I love that. So thank you for that. And next week we'll be talking about fulfillment, being unfulfilled during the season. So see you next week. Talk about that. In the meantime, enjoy the Christmas season.